Hi and welcome from the team at RealEzie to the RealEzie introduction video. It's Monday morning. You're sitting in front of the computer or you're sitting at your desk with a nice hot cup of coffee. Maybe the bills are adding up. You've got no contracts, no prospective listings, you're really struggling. Or perhaps you're doing quite well. You've been tracking along beautifully for the last year or two. Sales are good, life is good, but you're looking to grow your business, to take that next step, to really work your information more effectively and more efficiently, to sell more property. RealEzie is all about leveraging your data or leveraging your information to help you sell more property. We've designed an incredibly simple system. As you can see, it's not covered in buttons and drop-down menus. It's very simple and easy to use, and it's designed for one thing and one thing only, and that is to help you sell at least 12 more properties a year, to leverage your information to help you sell more. So if you look at the system itself, there are a number of buttons along the top: buyers, sellers, property, contract, commission, projects, and Goldmine. Buyers, well, that's self-explanatory. They're any potential buyers you have out there. Sellers, again, self-explanatory. Sellers are those people you're talking to who are actively considering selling their property in the not too distant future. The only difference between the buyer and the seller is that the property will be linked to a seller. Okay, when you enter a seller's information and go through and put Brown Bob, we won't fill it all in, we'll just fill those in for the sake of time, you'll see this pop up. It automatically tells you you have to link a property to a seller. So we'll take the shortcut. Instead of entering all of the information with regards to a property, we can add a link to a property that already exists. And we'll just select one at random. So a seller has to have a property linked to them. Okay, the property information is fairly expansive. It covers pretty much everything you need to know about the property, including listing dates, addresses, land size, bedrooms, type of property, all the information you could ever need, including the agent. Because if you sell another agent's property and with your buyer, you need to put their details in there to be able to keep communication up with them. Once you've sold a property, you enter a contract, and again, a contract links with a property. So if we look here, you'll see on the right-hand side, these are all the links from something. You can link anything from a buyer, a seller, a property, or a contract. So in this link for the property address is 180 Facer Road, Banksia Beach. We've got our buyer, Abdul Razak. We've got our seller, Robert Little. And we've got our contract for 180 Facer Road. There's the contract screen. That just covers the basics, the amount you sold it for, and all of the pertinent information there. One of the important buttons, obviously, we want to look at is the commission screen. That's how much commission we have outstanding. And then we have our special projects, and they might be to organise our open homes every week, and might be to do with prospecting and organising letterbox dropping, every week. The Goldmine, quite simply, is the buyers and sellers that aren't currently active, but they're the people we want to stay in contact with for future business. So as a really brief overview, the idea of the system is to utilise all of that information we've just looked at, the buyers, the sellers, the contracts, the commissions, the projects, to generate a list of to-dos on a daily basis, to give you tasks to do, those real estate 101 basics that we have to do to sell more property. When we look at this screen, we'll see that there are a number in red and a number in black. The red dates, as you can see up here, they're overdue. They're things that we need to do to catch back up. The black ones are things we have to do today. Now, this is where the real intelligence lies with the system. When you click a to-do, the system recognizes that it is a step in a process. And if there is another step in that process after that to-do has been successfully completed, it will automatically generate a new to-do. You don't need to go through and do all of this stuff. The system automatically does it. So we'll check successful for the settlement, and nothing should happen there. Here we go. Here's one. We've got a condition or a finance approval due on the 17th. That's a warning. We'll click that. We've got to prepare and submit an appraisal for 7 Hanover Court at Alimba. We'll click that. And we've got to contact Sheila Dunn. She's a new buyer, and we've got to qualify her and make sure she's still looking for a property. So we've done that. And then we've got these projects. You'll see a project here. If you look back at these buttons, we've got to prepare for our open homes on a weekly basis, and we've got to organise our letterbox drops. So we've successfully completed both of them. Now, if we had a to-do item that perhaps was finance approval and then settlement was due, the to-do would automatically be generated for settlement. So, as I said, these are today's to-dos. The reds were the outstanding, the blacks were what we had to do today. They're the to-dos for the next 7 days. So they're all automatically generated things we need to do to ensure we sell more property. This takes us back to the Real Estate 101 basics, the stuff that we know we have to do and the stuff that we know if we do it right will help us generate more of those commission checks. Download the free 30-day trial, have a play with the system, put your data in it. The other benefit of this system is that you own your own data. It's not owned by one of the big corporates. You own it. Therefore, if you ever need to move between offices or agencies, you don't have to start again. You've got it all on RealEzie. Our goal is to help you sell at least 12 more properties in the next 12 months. And remember, life wasn't meant to be easy. It was meant to be real easy.